Skip it up and that up. Hey, what's going on, guys? Rich of Review Tech USA and Tony Steeman from G2PO requested that I make a video showing that the Hauppauge HD PVR 2, the gaming edition, can record PC gameplay footage. Now, if you have a gaming PC with a relatively modern video card in it, or hell, even if you don't, if you have like an APU AMD setup, it usually has HDMI output, if not all the time now. All the new video cards, I believe, even lower end, mid-range-ish ones, have HDMI output. And if you have that, you can plug it right into your Hauppauge and record gameplay footage right from your PC just like you would a console. Now I'm going to show you how my setup is, because my setup's a little more complicated. I'm sure people are going to want to record more than just their PC or more than their Wii or PS3. So I'm going to show you how I do it, and maybe you'll get some ideas, because it's actually kind of complicated and a pain in the ass, because when you want to put multiple, it doesn't matter what video capture device you had, whether you have this or an Elgato, if you want to record, or Elgato, excuse me, if you want to record more than one device and you want to do it so you don't have to plug stuff in all the time and wear out connectors, this is how it's going to have to be done. So let's get into it. So I have my Hauppauge here, okay, and what I have behind here, if I could reach my fat ass over, is I have a built-in HDMI switch. Now, I don't recommend that switch at all. I think it's a turd. It has artifacts in the screen once in a while. I have to unplug whatever device I have in and plug it back in. It's not the Hauppauge, because when I plug the Hauppauge directly into my TV, it completely alleviates it. I never have any issues. So it's that switch, the HDMI switch. It has an option that you could hook in a direct source of power, because it actually gets power from whatever device you have hooked up to it. So I think that's the issue, but get another HDMI switch and spend like $50 on it if you want to hook up more than one device to your TV or your Hauppauge, because that one's a piece of junk. But anyway, so I have my computer and I have my Wii U, because the PS3 as of now is component. There's a way around that, but I'll make another video on that, but it's still component for now. Going into the outputs of both the Wii U and my PC are going into the switch box, the inputs of the switch box. The output of the switch box is going into the input of the Hauppauge, and the output of the Hauppauge is going into my TV so I could view whatever the hell I'm recording. Now, right now, if you see that whole kind of weird Andy Warhol effect I have going on, it looks like it's a painting. I'm previewing what's on my computer, and it's just going to keep looping around, because it's going into the computer, coming out, going in, going out, coming out, so on and so forth. So in the preview screen, you're going to have that weird effect going on. Ooh, trippy. But as you see, there's footage on the screen. Now, if I want to record the Wii U, where's my remote? I'll pop on my Wii U. Hit the button on the remote because it just is cooler. And because my computer is fairly smart, it switches over here. You're seeing the Wii U on that screen, and it should eventually pop up on here. There we go. Takes a second. And there we go. Now, that flickering you're seeing is not actually happening in real life. That's the refresh rate of my camcorder, which is a flip cam. Ugh. But anyway, as you see on the preview screen, there's the Wii U now. There's the Wii U in full 1080p going through HDMI, and that's it. And when you want to record something, you know what you do? Hit this beautiful button up here. And there you go. And the beauty of, now, people are like, why don't I just use Fraps? Let me tell you something. This alleviates all of the work that your processor or your GPU would have to do in your computer if you use Fraps, because this has all the encoding hardware built into it. So when I play games now on the PC and want to record footage for videos, the frame rate is butter smooth, because this is doing all the work. The only thing that's doing work in my computer now is the hard drive spinning up, but that doesn't really affect frame rates at all. So I'm getting better frame rates, getting pretty much the same video quality, and much smaller files. So it's a win-win all around. So even if you just have a PC and only game on PC, I can't recommend this thing enough. I personally cannot tell the difference between this and Fraps. Maybe someone else out there can, but I think it looks gorgeous. The files are much smaller and much more manageable than Fraps. and you could record everything now. You can't, not just PC, you could record all your consoles too. So shout out to Tony Steeman and G2PO and Hauppauge, and this is how you do it. A lot of people don't know that you can. Now you do. This is Rich of Review Tech USA, signing out.